What's good? What's good? This your host Swag Boy from swagboy360.com. Today's episode, Hassan Campbell was right and wrong about FBG Duck's mother. As you all know, Hassan Campbell was very direct, and a lot of people say very harsh towards FBG Duck's mom. But here's where he was right at. He was right because first, let me first tell you where he was wrong at. He was wrong because I felt that he was very extremely insensitive with those types of comments. He was very harsh. You know what I mean? She lost her son last year. And Hassan, he just had no sympathy for her. You know what I mean? So I really think he should have been a little softer when it came to that. However, he was right. He was right about her being accountable for losing her children. Let me say this. She must be accountable for losing more than one of her children to gun violence. Because if had that been a father who lost all his sons, they would have questioned his parenthood. But when it comes to single mothers having bad kids or raising sons to be in criminalistic behaviors, we don't hold them accountable. Because all we say, oh, she's a single woman, and we instantly victimize her. We instantly put them in a victim category. See, when you put someone in a victim category, or when you treat them as a victim, now they don't gotta be accountable for their actions. They could do stupid stuff and you won't hold them accountable. Why? Because you look at them as a victim. But see, here's where he was right. Because he was talking about how she should have moved her kids out the hood after the first one got killed. And he's right. So check this out. What you got to remember is that what I'm about to say is about to surprise you, but your parents pick your friends. Let me say it again. Your parents choose your friends. What do I mean by that? I'm going to give you an example. If you're in an urban area, an urban environment, if you grew up in an urban environment like I did, you're going to go to school with some gangsters. You're going to go to school with some killers. You're going to go to school with some hood rats. If you grew up in an inner city the way I did, if you grew up in the inner city the way I did, you're going to look up to drug dealers. Matter of fact, you want to be playing basketball and football with the neighborhood drug dealer. Neighborhood drug dealer, he's going to be playing football with you, throwing the ball, playing basketball with you. The neighborhood drug dealers will be the men you look up to if you raised in the hood. So that's what he was talking about. He's saying that if you saw the first son get taken out by gun violence, why you ain't move out the hood? Why you ain't get out? And that's a question. Why we don't ask single mothers this? See, when we do ask them this, you know what they say? They go back to victim mode. Oh, I'm just doing it by myself. It's hard. Excuses. See, and it's also a double standard because you see, we as men, we don't have that luxury. We can't make an excuse for being a deadbeat. Society not trying to hear that. We can't make an excuse for not protecting our women and our children. Society not trying to hear that. So why is it okay to hold the fathers accountable, but we can't hold the mothers accountable? How come the mother wasn't aggressive when it came to protecting her children. After the first one got killed, nobody asked that question. And that's a double standard. And that's where Hassan Campbell was right. We need to hold mothers accountable the same way we hold fathers accountable. I definitely hold fathers accountable. I tell fathers, ain't no reason for you to be a deadbeat dad. It ain't no reason for you to be out here not taking care of your children. Ain't no reason. You might have some excuses, but ain't no reason. You got to step up. Same thing with you mothers. You know what your son's out here doing, but you letting them do it. You letting them do it. You letting them do it. And then when bad stuff happens, like, oh, my baby, my baby, my baby. You need to protect your babies by taking them out the hood. See, you women who are living in the hood and don't have control of your kids, you need to get your kids out the hood by any means necessary. Now, Hassan Campbell was right. You do got families in the hood raising children, and they are not gangbangers. I was one of them. I was raised in the hood. I wasn't no gangbanger. I was raised in the hood. I ain't go back and forth to jail. You know why? Because my mother had control of me. That's why. A lot of you mothers don't got no control of your damn kids. I ain't even talking about the teenagers. I'm talking about the little kids. You got little kids. They don't even got control of them. I be seeing them in Dunkin' Donuts. Little Ray just running around. Taking Yoo-Hoos out the refrigerator. Taking Sprites out the refrigerator, open them up. While she's paying for a donut or the toasted muffin at the counter. She looking back, hey, get over here. I told you don't touch that. But he touched it anyway. And then with little Ray, when he turns 11, 12, 13, you don't got no control of him. Because you let little Ray do whatever he wanted to do. So in closing, mothers, you need to take control of your damn kids. This is why Hassan Campbell was right and wrong about FBG Duck's mother. And that was today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Now I'm gonna catch you on the next go round, my nigga. Hello.